Hey y'all, welcome back to the Maine-J show. It's your boy Maine-J. This is another episode of Maine-Chat, and this is part 2 of Hot Topic Friday, or what I deem as a hot topic from what y'all send me. All right, so as y'all know, this past Monday was President's Day. And now that we are on to a new president, number 46, President Joe Biden, this past Monday in Florida, they were having their own President's Day for former President Trump, number 45. So there's still a lot of people that are in denial about President Joe Biden. There's still people who are rocking with Trump, still saying that he's their president, and all that other type of stuff. And it's a war going on. And there's many people that are believing that President Trump is going to be back to being the president before the end of 2021. Who knows? But this is going to be a preachy one because I had an enlightenment. The Lord revealed some things to me about this, and I just want to take my time and tell y'all. So, as we know, Trump has been impeached. He's been impeached twice. We know that he wasn't qualified. He wasn't a politician before, never really did anything politic-wise. You know, he was engaged in some dealings and different things about housing and different things like that, but he wasn't really a politician. Yet, he became the president of the United States. Let that sink in. And what I realized is that though Trump wasn't qualified, he still got the position. And what the Lord was showing me was that even though you may not be qualified for things, favor will get you into places that your qualifications won't. And I had to look at it like, wow, this man ran out the blue, thought it was a joke, did it as just to be doing it, and then boom, becomes the president of the United States. And there's many of y'all who are not qualified for certain positions, yet you're there. Let that sink in. Applied for it just to apply for it. You know, you saw the position open. You've been working for the company for a while. I want to elevate. That's the only thing that seems to be open. I know the company off the back of my hand. I may not know that particular department or that particular field, but it doesn't hurt to apply, looking at the money, looking at the benefits, looking at the hours, whatever the case may be. And then boom, the job calls you. And you get the position. And there's people that are like, how did you get it? Don't have no experience, da-da-da. You got it because of favor. And as much as we don't want to look at it, there's favor on President Trump's life, whether we like it or not. And there's favor on your life, whether people like it or not. Then guess what? His whole presidency, they only saw the wrong. They only saw everything that he did wrong, did not see. They were so consumed about him being in office and shouldn't have been in office and what he's doing wrong that they didn't really notice the things that he was doing right. And people were upset. How did you vote for Trump and da-da-da-da? And then the second time around, how did you still vote for Trump and all these different things? And, he needs to be out of there. And I'm so glad he's going. And we got to do everything we need to do to get him out. How many of us have been in President Trump's shoes? We didn't deserve to be in the place that we were in. Many people didn't want us there. And we still did our job unbothered. But they did so much to get you out. And every time you turn around, they're reminding you about your failure, what you did wrong. That's why you're out now, and you're a 2-time this, whether 2 times divorced, your marriage failed both times, or you had children out of wedlock a couple of times, you've been to jail twice, and da-da-da. Whatever your failures are, they see all your failures, but they don't see your rights, and they constantly remind you, want you out, doing things to get you kicked out. And even though they impeached him twice, he still didn't leave until his last day. How many people have impeached you? Yet, once again, because of the favor of God in your life, it didn't work. And even if you did get impeached, or if you did get fired, or you did lose the position, or people did walk out, it didn't hurt. It didn't harm you. It didn't affect you. Look at Trump. He's unbothered. So, and I was looking like, I'm like, how are all these people still celebrating this man on President's Day, and he's still not he's not the president. But to them, he's still their president. And I had to shut somebody down because when Trump came into office, many of my people of the color persuasion was like, he's not my president. Barack Obama's my president. Some of y'all was even claiming Bill Clinton. I'm George Bush. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all could say Trump wasn't your president, then the Trumpites can say Joe Biden is his president. Even though everyone's inaccurate and wrong about it, I can't be like, well, oh. And when people say, how did y'all still vote for Trump, and how are they still rocking for them? How do people still rock for you? After all the wrong you've done, all the things you've said. If we are honest, we haven't dotted every I, we haven't crossed every T, we haven't always done everything right. And there's still people that support us, that love us, that still see the good in us when everybody else sees the wrong. I don't know how you hang out with Maine-Chat. I don't know how you still rock with him. I don't know how you still talk after what he did to me, after what he did, da da da. And they saying, yeah, he did that, but we still love him. Yeah, he did that, but we still rock with him. And there's people saying that about you. I don't know how you hanging out with them. I don't know how you support them. I don't know how you still go there. And people saying, yeah, that person has some falls and some failures and done some things that, we're not proud of, that even though we're still supporting them. But when we look at the bigger picture, we're still going to rock with them, support them, just like you. So, when I was looking at just the favor and looking that there's always going to be some people that support you and have you back when others don't. 70 million people still supported Trump when millions of other people wanted him out. There are many people that want you out of your position, want you from walking in your call. There are many people that are upset because you got a position that they thought they should have had. You're in places that they think that they should be in, knowing that you don't have the qualifications and they don't have it. Many people that don't want you there, but there's many people that do. There's many people that are voting against you and plotting against you, and there's many people that are voting for you and that have your back and that will fight for you. And that's what I got out of this presidency. That's what I got out of looking at all those people that were rallying for Trump on President's Day. I didn't mean to get all scriptural and, spiritual on y'all, but I'm just really looking that Donald Trump has some favor. Whether you like him or not, or agree with him or not, there are people that are riding for him. And it's not your job to understand. It's not your vote. It's their vote. It's their lives. It's what they want, whether you agree with it or not. And the only thing, I just wish more of them had hold more to accountability. But overall, that's what I got out of that: the favor, being in places where you shouldn't be in and don't deserve, and then people plotting against you to get you out, and you still, why you got impeached twice. Still did no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Being impeached. There's people that are going to be like, well, guess what? You got fired. I did get fired. And honestly, being fired was the best thing. I'm kind of glad I couldn't get out of that. I've been making plans to leave the company, making plans to leave that job, making plans to get out of that position. And I just, for some reason, couldn't do it. But this, thank you. You're right. I did get fired. You're right. My divorce did fail. You're right. I am a two-time, whatever the case may be. But guess what? The hand of the Lord is still on me, and I still got favor. And guess what? I'm going to move on to bigger and better things. And there's a whole bunch of people that see the good and that are supporting me, whether you think so or not. And there's gonna be many others that think that these people are crazy and think that these people are fools. And they're gonna think that you crazy or fool for supporting Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, President and Vice President Biden and Harris. Favor is favor. Favor ain't fear. But I really looked at it. I'm like, wow. I'm sitting there worried about the people over here. And there's a whole bunch of people over here that really have my back and that are really voting for me and wanting me to succeed. And that's what they want for President Trump, former President Trump. They want that man to succeed. They want him to be great. They want him to be excellent. They will fight to the tooth and nail for that man. They will fight to the death for that man. Just like there's some people that'll fight to the death to make sure that you don't make it, that you don't move ahead, that you don't progress. And there's plenty of people fighting to the death that will fight to the death for you. So that's what I see when I saw that rally this past week. It was peaceful. They're not going to tell you that. Because they want you to think that all the Trumpers, and I'm sorry, I didn't vote for Trump. I'm not a Trumpite, Trumper, Trumperette, Trumpet, whatever. But they didn't show that it was peaceful. They want you to think that, President Trump is and all the Trumpers are all out there just flipping over things and burning up things and walking through buildings and some more stuff. It's bigger than we think. But I just want y'all to see what I said, see the favor of God and how it works, how the hand of the Lord, when it's on your life, there's nothing that can be done. Even when you fail, even when you fall, even when you're not successful in their eyes, keep on pushing. Yeah, they kicked him out of office. Yeah, they kicked you out. Yeah, they got you fired. But guess what? You had a better job now, with better benefits, and you happy. Maybe I'm just telling my testimony. Walk in the favor, own the favor, love the favor. That no matter what they try to do, people try to do, when the hand of the Lord is on your life, it doesn't matter. There's people always cheering for you. I hope President Trump don't run for office again, but if he do, because they got lawyers and different things where you can maneuver through these things. So, but if he does come back, he's gonna come back even stronger. And that's the thing with some of y'all. People thought that they had you, and they're not even paying attention to you, like, oh, he or she's no threat. They're gone. We got rid of them. They over there now. We got the position. We got the spot. We doing it. We here now. And little do they know is that you working on some other things. And when you come out of this impeachment or this firing or this letting go or this turning against, and you rise up again, you're going to be more powerful than before. People don't realize that sometimes, they did you a favor. But that's a whole nother thing. Well, that's all I got to say for today. Thank you all for tuning into the Maine-J Show. It's been another episode of Maine-Chat. Please like, please share, please subscribe, email me. Have a great weekend. Peace.